What's going on, traders? Johnny here with the Investing for Beginners community. Have you ever wanted to trade but weren't sure when to buy, when to sell, how much you're even going to make, if you're going to lose money, and why you're even buying it? Well, in today's video, we're going to show you exactly that. I have created a trading plan that is simple to use and extremely effective if used correctly. Now, when you first start trading, it's going to be a lot of uncertainty of what to even look for, right? So developing a good trading plan is going to be essential to making profits and allowing your account to grow over time. So I've developed a very simple trading plan here. Entries, exits, max profit, max loss, and why are you even buying it? Why do you see value in the company? We're going to go over each one in detail. Going to make this video about 10 minutes or less, straight to the point, and all that I ask from you is that you smash that like button and subscribe if you find value in it. So as you can see, guys, I did pull up a trading plan here, and we're going to use JDST as an example along with this $10 to make it easy. So starting out with an entry is identifying where you want to buy a stock. As right here, I identified I wanted to buy at the $3.60 level for profits from 360 up to this red line of 22%. Now, 22% profit is extremely high compared to, say, 2 or 3% a day. So this could stretch out to, say, like a week. Now, whether you swing trade, day trade, or invest long term, it's crucial to understand what your buy point is. Clearly, you can see that I bought up here. I bought here. See, I bought 50 shares at 386. I bought 3 shares at 381. Or I'm sorry, not 3 shares. I bought 50 shares at 381. And I bought 100 shares at 377. So right now I have 200 shares at $3.80. As you can see up here, market value around $766 in this small position, and I'm up about $4. Now come tomorrow on Monday, because we are recording this on May 12th, which is a Sunday, so the markets are closed, we are hoping to get some good profits, right? So I've identified where we want to buy, where we want to sell, okay? Now my max profit is the 22%. My max loss would be, I'd probably set it to that 1% mark, about 1%. Or I can go down to about 5%. So a 5% loss for a 22% gain would be a little bit more than a 1-to-4 ratio. If you're not sure what the 1-to-4 ratio is, I have a trading tools that you can use. First link in the description below, and that'll bring up this Investing for Beginners community. Learn to make money trading stocks, a community I built for you. You can get a free weekly newsletter, a budget template to help you save money to actually use it to invest, and other simple strategies to improve your investing game. Also have these trading tools right here. We have the most recent earnings releases, which will be updated tonight on our Sunday night Stock Talk, 7 p.m. Real-time economic calendar, advanced time charts, real-time charts. So like if you wanted to look at the company that we're looking at right now, JDST, you just type it in, click on it, and there you go. You can see JDST is at an all-time low. Now the chart that I really wanted to show you was 3 stages of position size. I'm testing the waters in this area here, the testing phase or the consolidation level, right? We're finding support right here at these support levels, and then I'm slowly adding to my position as this company starts to go up. Very important tool to have and use. First link in the description below. So with that said, guys, we're going to develop a trading plan for you, okay? I'll do the risk to reward ratio calculator. I thought I'd add that on there. So I will actually get that up into the computer by tonight, risk reward ratio, which I think is very important for all traders. If you're 80% success rate with a 1-to-5 ratio, you will be profitable, okay? So now let's get out of this, okay? And we are going to talk about our actual trading plan. Whoops. Which is right here. So, using this as an example here, okay, your entry is going to be $10. Let's just make it a nice round number. Okay, you buy 20 shares at $10. That's a $200 investment. That's where you're going to enter into the trade. Your exit is going to be $11. Okay, at 20 shares, you would then exit at $11, sell your 20 shares for $210. Now your max profit for this investment would be 10% or $10. Your max loss would be 1% or $1. So you're risking $1 or 1% of the position to make $10 or 10% of the position. That means you have a 1 for 10 risk to reward ratio. And that's very important to understand. Now, this would be, actually, we need to add another one. It would be stop loss. Not a lot of traders actually use the stop loss, so it's important for you to practice using it. Your stop loss is going to be at, say, 990, okay? If your trade does not play out the way you want it to, then you are going to sell, okay? You're going to have a stop loss at 990 because you bought at 10. You want to make 10%, but you don't want to risk more than 1%. So then you would sell 20 shares at 990 for a value of, it would be $190. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, 1% of $10 would be 10 cents. Okay, 10 cents, 990. So then you would lose, oops, my bad, you'd lose $1. All right, you're risking $1, so it's not bad, right? You invested 200, it didn't go according to plan, it dropped 10 cents in its share price from 10 to 990, and you got out, you lost $1. But if you're correct, you could have made $10, right? And this is a small example. You could do a bigger example if you want. You can do 200 shares, 300 shares, or you can get into a company that's $50 or $60, right? It's going to be different to you, but I just rounded it off to something easy that you can look at. Now, your max profit, your max loss, you got your entry, your exit, you got your stop loss in case it doesn't play out according to plan. And then there's the why. Why did we see potential? Well, maybe it's oversold. Maybe it's at the support level. Maybe there was good news that was released. Okay, those are all good things. Strong earnings report. That could also be another one. Whatever it is that you find value in that trading setup is what you would do and put right here. Now, what is my why on here? Well, my why on JDST is, as you can see, every time it comes down below this level, it bounces up, comes back down, it bounces up, it comes back down, it bounces up. Well, now it had a huge sell-off and it started bouncing up. Now I waited for confirmation. Actually, I didn't. I noticed it was bouncing off at this level here, right? Let's go ahead and draw that. I thought there was strong validation here. And I thought, okay, well, this was a green candle. And then it turned red. It opened red, went green, and then closed red, right? That's why I bought. I thought it was going to bounce up, and I didn't want to miss that opportunity. That's my own opinion. It didn't. It went down. I bought some more. Went down. I bought some more. I waited for confirmation. I didn't buy at this level because I thought it was going to continue to sell off. I waited for a little bit of a rebound on this third candle here. 1, 2, 3. And I was able to buy another 100 shares at the 377 mark, which brought my average down to 380. So my trading plan for this, okay, is going to be as follow. Entry 387 at 200 shares for $766. My exit going to be at that 438. So let's just say 430. 430 at 200 shares And that's going to be a profit of, let's see, could do the math real quick for you guys. And this is how we would develop our trading plan week after week, day after day. That way you understand what you're buying. If you're just getting into a company and you don't understand what you're buying, then what's the point? Like, why would you buy a car? Like, why would you buy a house? Like, what is the value you see behind those things? Same thing with the stock market, right? So if this drops to, say, 360, I'm going to go a little tighter. I'm going to go 370. Okay, so 370 at 200 shares. Okay, so then we're going to do that again. 370 times 200, 740. Okay, so my max profit, we go here, 380 to 430 is, say, 13%. Okay, so 13% profit. I'm going to pull that up right here. 14% for a max profit of $106. Okay, my max loss is 1%. So where's my 1% chart? From 3.8 to 1%. It's very small. 376. Very small little line right there. Can't even really see it. That's how small our stop loss is. Oops. Let's get back over here. Sorry, guys. Our stop loss was actually at 370. So let's go ahead and track that to 370. 370, which now it's not going to let me do. I'm going to delete it, and we're going to try again. 380 to 370. Okay, right here. So 2.5%. 2.5% loss would be mine. 2.5%, or that would be a loss of stop loss 740. It'd be $26. Okay, so I'm gonna risk 2.5% to make 14%. Okay, that's a little less than 7 to 1 or 1 to 7 risk reward. I'm gonna make $106 if it plays out correctly, and I'll lose about 26 bucks if it doesn't. Okay, so that right there is like a 1 in 4th, something like that. The math still doesn't seem quite right. Now, why? Because it's oversold, it's at support level, and it doesn't have good earnings or good news, but it has a strong enough support level and a oversold that makes sense to me. And I also found that through here, 3 stages of reversal: rejection, consolidation, and confirmation. It went through the rejection period and the consolidation period, and now it's going through that confirmation period. So I hope this video helped you a little better to develop a trading plan that was useful and that you can use whenever you like. Very simple to write out. I have a trading journal that I use to write my notes. Every morning, I write my notes on what I'm looking at, why I'm trading it, and the potential outcomes of good and bad. I've been hearing from my subscribers a lot, oh, I lost this much money and I don't know why. Well, you probably didn't have a plan, and that's not good. If you don't know why you're losing money or why you're making money, then that's just guessing, and that's like gambling. Okay, that's not what we do here. So thank you for being a part of the community. I appreciate your time. Smash that like button and subscribe if you found value in this, and we will see you all in the next video.